Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review of actually today's new chapter of One Piece. I recorded this on the day it came out. So One Piece chapter 848, Goodbye was the title, which is a hell of a title, I said in the live reaction. This may actually be kind of a short review. I don't have a ton of notes on this one, but it was a really enjoyable and fun chapter to me. Starting at the very beginning, I thought we had a really great jump cover. I liked that cover with everybody in the red suits and everything. And one of my favorite color spreads. I just like the whole snowy forest sort of setting. So seeing that was really cool. I loved that color spread. I still think my favorite color spread we ever got was the one in Zou with the Sanji retrieval team, and it was like made like an old Japanese wood print style. Like I think that's my favorite one, but this is maybe second. This was really cool. I like this one. So basically at the beginning, we're at the book, prison, room, library, whatever, and this other child of Big Mom's called Anglaise comes to warn of an intruder in the treasure room. Then we cut over to Zeus talking to Big Mom, and Big Mom is on a high of excitement. She is pumped for this wedding tomorrow and her cake and her tamate bako and her getting Germa's military might and technology, of course. So then we hear from Big Mom's hat about the intruder, and Big Mom is quite worried about her tamate bako because she flips out a little. Then we see Sanji's room, and I think it's cool to see Sanji. I don't feel like he's really in love with Pudding, but it's like he's psyching himself up to try to be. He's trying to make himself love her. And I thought that was like a really interesting character place to put Sanji into, where he's psyching himself up into being like how he naturally is with normal women. But Pudding in her room hears about Lola, and we see her thinking back to Big Mom ordering her around all the time, and to when Lola left, and saying that she's going to make her own choice for who she's going to marry. And I think it's really cool to get that look into Pudding's psyche there as well. Then we cut over, once again, lots of cuts this chapter, to Pedro wrecking security left and right, and I really love Pedro, so I'm happy to see this. Smoothie calls Tamago on the Den Mushi, and apparently Brook locked her out of the treasure room, and because there's only one entrance/exit, there's only one place for him to escape, so all she has to do is watch it. But Tamago says that she is not allowed to kill him, because he's pretty rare and incredible. He's a talking corpse, a talking skeleton. So she has to take him in alive. Then we have badass Brook. My favorite part, Brook going badass and wiping out all the homies inside, because their powers are based around souls, and Brook's soul, as we know because of his power, is incredibly strong. So I think it could be interesting that Brook could play a big role in Luffy being able to handle Big Mom's forces, simply because Big Mom's devil fruit revolves around souls, and yet Brook's soul is incredibly strong. So I think that that one for me, I feel like is something that would be cool if Brook was able to help Luffy. I don't think Luffy's going to take down Big Mom. I'm not even necessarily sure he'll even get into what even seems like a fight with her. But I do think it'd be interesting if Brook can just take out a ton of homies at once or something for them when the time is right. I think that would be cool, and it seems like something Brook should be able to do. Then, of course, at the very end, we see Pudding going to talk to Luffy, and she apologizes to him, whispers something to Luffy and Nami, which leaves them shocked, and then leaves crying. So that is quite an interesting thing. What I think she whispered to them, I have no idea. I think she says she's either going to run away or she's going to try to kill herself. Now the thing with running away is it doesn't make a ton of sense for Pudding. Because then everyone would still get killed anyway, and she would be making things harder on everyone. And I think she realizes that, so I don't think she'll run away like what Lola did, because she knows that that doesn't solve anything. Trying to kill herself, though, it explains why they would be so shocked and so upset, and why she would be crying like that. And it also leads into something. We see a lot of elements of old fairy tales and old stories in this, like a ton of Alice in Wonderland symbolism and stuff in this arc. Something else that we could possibly see in this arc could be a Romeo and Juliet type of homage in the story, where maybe Pudding tries to poison herself or something, but the thing is, Reiju has the poison pink ability that, whatever her ability is, I think we all pretty much agreed on some sort of butterfly devil fruit, possibly, where she sucks out the poison from people. So I think it would be very, very interesting if she tried to poison herself, but then Reiju saved her. Or another thing I was thinking, what if she tries to fake her death Romeo and Juliet style, and she ends up faking her death with some sort of poison that makes her seem dead, but then Reiju takes the poison out later on, reviving her. And that's how she gets to escape with Sanji or something. And I haven't really wanted Pudding to travel with us, and I've always thought she was evil, but it seems more and more like she isn't. Just because if she did turn out to be evil at this point in the story, I think it'd be a big shift that we would need to take after this chapter, because this chapter took a huge leap in showing her internal thoughts and memories. And once you've seen the internal thoughts and memories thinking about this, it's harder to think that she's being deceitful. A lot harder. It makes a lot more sense logically that she saw what Lola went through and she doesn't want Big Mom ordering her around. She doesn't want to be just the little doll of Big Mom, like Big Mom said. So I think that maybe we'll get something Romeo and Juliet style where she tries to fake her own death with poison and Reiju saves her or something. Or maybe Reiju's in on it. Then, all in all, I did think it was a great chapter. It was a bit short. I loved the jumping around, and I think that led to it feeling short. And Brook had the best part, in my opinion. I loved Brook's part. I loved that one panel of him saying, "They call me the Soul King." So much good stuff. So overall, it wasn't perfect. I wouldn't even say it was near perfect, but it's one of my more favored chapters this arc, and I thought it was really, really, really good. So I'm going to give it a 8.5 Screaming Souls out of 10. 8.5 out of 10, and yeah, I guess that's all I've got to say about it. So anyway, those are my thoughts for this chapter, and I'm wondering what yours are too. So like if you did like the video, and comment down there and tell me what you thought of my thoughts on this chapter and what you thought of the chapter yourself. Like I said, really interested to see. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime and manga, and a ton of other things on the channel. And yeah, follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. That's it. So thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.